Good morning. Welcome back to my workbench. My name is Erica, and I'm really glad that you're here today. Today on the bench, we have a Stihl 029 Super. The customer says the chainsaw will not start for him. So get on over here and let's find out why this thing won't start. Well, here we are with an 029 Super. Date of birth, 1999. So after the 029, you had the MS290, and then after the 290, you had the MS291. This is a 56cc farm class chainsaw, clamshell design, plastic crankcase. The customer says that he just can't get this thing to start. So our job today is to find out why and fix it. These are neat fuel cap. It says on it Stihl only 029 039. These were fantastic caps. I don't know why they had to change them. Okay, we got lots of fuel. Looks like a full tank. Let's just dump that out and take a look. I can see the fuel line and the fuel filter attached to it. The tank looks very clean inside. I don't see any sign of water in it. I don't know what type of oil that is. I see this from time to time, this color of blue. It's not the Stihl oil. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe something from a box store. Fuel smells okay. I don't think his fuel's the problem. I'll just put his fuel back in and we'll go outside with it and see if it'll start. You'd be surprised how often I have a saw dropped off because it won't start, and then I am able to start it. Yeah, a tiny little bit of dirt in there, but quite a clean fuel sample and a very clean tank. This saw looks to be in pretty good shape for its age. It's not all smashed up like some of the saws that we see. And he's full of bar oil as well. Well, I guess we should just step outside with it and see what it does. I'll meet you out there. Well, it does run, but it's running kind of on the rich side. And he did ask for a service and a look over if we'd got it running. So we're going to go ahead and just give this saw a once over, service it, and just give it a good inspection. Let's get the bar and chain off. The clutch drum has some pretty good wear to it. So we'll take it all apart for greasing and we'll inspect that closer. Chain catcher is intact. It's loose. We need to tighten that. We're going to replace the fuel filter as part of this service. While we have the fuel filter off, we'll just do a quick pressure test on the line and the carb. We're looking to hold 10 psi, which we do. So no problem there. We'll install a new fuel filter. That is the summer winter shutter, and it is in the proper position for summer use. I think this air filter is pretty dirty. It's probably been cleaned lots of times. We're going to split it open and take a better look at it. It's pretty dirty. The fabric is embedded with dirt. I think it's time for a new air filter. Pull the spark plug out and take a look. That is an NGK BPMR 7A, and the plug looks good. I'll grab my camera and we'll take a look down the hole. Looks pretty good in there. Let's do a compression test. So just over 120 pounds of compression. We'll put a new spark plug in this. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that spark plug, but he asked for a full service with new service parts. So I'll put a new one in and I'll give him that back if he wants to keep it for a spare. NGK BPMR 7A, gapped properly, 20 thou. Let's pull the carb off this. Just like that. And today we'll use the carb stand that Scott sent me from the Greasy Shop Rag. Thank you, Scott. I've been missing your Wednesday videos. And the micro screen looks to be clean. This carb is pretty clean. The screen is clean. The metering lever is actually a little bit too high. Maybe right from factory. Look at that. I should be able to skim over it without hitting it. I don't think anybody's ever been into it before. The hardware looks untouched. The limiter caps have never had a tool in them. But I think what we'll do is clean it, rebuild it, set the metering lever properly, and we'll put this thing back together. Off for cleaning, and I'll get that little bit of leftover gasket off the body. K10 HD is our carb kit. So this is what we'll need out of our kit, plus the spring that we took out of our carb. We'll reuse that, and we will reuse the screw. We'll put the new micro screen in. It was a little bit high, so I just bent it down a little bit. And that looks better. It's not grabbing it. It's not touching it, just skimming by it. Yep, that looks good. And it holds 10 psi. Well, let's button this 029 back up. There's lots of stuff wrapped around the crankshaft. That's why it's a good idea to take this apart sometimes for inspection and cleaning. You want to get that kind of stuff out of there. So the clutch looks good. The springs look good. Everything feels tight. Now this clutch drum, you can see the wear on it. I think we should replace that with a new one. He wanted this thing fully serviced and ready to go back to work. We'll get all this mud cleaned out of here. Yeah, there's quite a buildup. From the outside, the saw looks clean and little used, but you see what it can hide underneath the covers. Okay, so we'll get this cleaned up and back together. While we're at it, we might as well clean up the starter side as well. Yeah, it's pretty packed with dirt in there. Off to cleaning we go. We're back from our little cleaning. It wasn't here for a full spa treatment, just a mini one. So that looks a lot better than it did. Just going to tighten some of this hardware down. That chain catcher is loose. That's magnesium or aluminum or something like that. So all of this is going to be replaced. A rim sprocket kit. New washer clutch drum clip, and the rim sprocket. So now instead of wearing this out, he'll wear this out and then just replace that. And there is a new needle bearing. His old one is in one piece, but it's likely original to the saw. So if we're going to service it with these new parts, we should replace that too. Just put some grease on this, a bit of all-purpose grease. Just like new. Just make sure the coil is gapped properly and that the coil is tight. The rope looks good. Cleaned up, hardware tightened, looking pretty good. Let's step outside with it, make sure it's running, then we'll throw the bar and chain back on. Meet you outside. But I should put gas in it first. Well, we have an excellent running Stihl 029 here. This saw was dropped off because the customer couldn't get it to start and he wanted a full service done. So we have cleaned this saw, serviced it, replaced a few service items, and this thing runs and cuts fantastic. I guess it's on to the next chainsaw. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.